Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special guest, the one and only Nelly is here to open up about his relationship with R&B icon Ashanti. After a very public breakup years ago, the two have reconciled and Nelly is ready to reveal the reason he ultimately fell back in love with Ashanti. This is sure to be a juicy and revealing interview, so let's get right into it. Please welcome Nelly. Nelly, thanks so much for being here today. I know this is a very personal topic, so I really appreciate you opening up to us. Nelly Absolutely, thanks for having me. You're right, this is a very personal story, but I feel like it's important for me to share, especially given the history between Ashanti and I.As. You mentioned, Ashanti and I had a high-profile relationship that ended in a pretty messy breakup several years ago. At the time, it seemed like we had gone our separate ways for good. But over the past couple years, we've reconnected and decided to give our relationship another chance. And I have to say, I'm so glad we did. The reason I ultimately fell back in love with Ashanti is actually quite simple. It comes down to the deep, unbreakable bond and understanding we've always shared. When we first started dating all those years ago, there was just this natural chemistry and connection between us that I had never experienced with anyone else. And even after all the ups and downs we went through, that core foundation never went away. Ashanti was my best friend before she was my girlfriend, and I think that's what has allowed us to find our way back to each other. Through all the fame, the scrutiny, the breakup, we always maintained a profound respect and appreciation for one another. And when you have that kind of history and that level of mutual understanding, it's really hard to just walk away and never look back. That's a really beautiful and insightful perspective, Nelly. It's clear that you and Ashanti share something incredibly special. Can you tell us a bit more about what that connection is like? What is it about Ashanti that has always drawn you in? Nelly, you know, it's hard to put into words, but there's just this effortless synergy between us. From the very beginning, we had this seamless way of communicating, of understanding each other on the deepest level. It's like we were kindred spirits from the moment we met. Ashanti has this incredible wisdom and emotional intelligence that I've always been in awe of. She has this way of seeing right through me, of cutting through all the noise and getting to the heart of who I am. And I, in turn, have always felt like I can be my most authentic self with her. There's no pretense, no barriers, it's just a pure, raw connection. On top of that, Ashanti is obviously an immensely talented artist and performer. I've always been inspired by her drive, her creativity, her sheer artistry. And being able to share that passion for music and performance has been such a gift. We really bring out the best in each other creatively, but at the end of the day, what has kept us coming back to each other is the deep, abiding love and respect we have. Through all the ups and downs, we've always known that we're soulmates in the truest sense of the word. And when you have that kind of unbreakable bond, it's worth fighting for. That's so beautiful, Nelly. It's clear that you and Ashanti have a very special and rare connection. Now, I have to ask, after everything you two have been through, what gives you the confidence that this time it's going to work out? Nelly, you know, that's a great question. I think the main difference this time around is that we've both grown and evolved so much as individuals. When we first got together, we were still relatively young and figuring ourselves out. And I think that immaturity and lack of self-awareness contributed a lot to the challenges we faced, but now, we're both in such different places. We've gained so much wisdom and perspective through our experiences, both individually and together. We know ourselves better, we know what we want, and we know how to communicate and work through issues in a healthy way. Beyond that, I think we've both gained a deep appreciation for what we have. When we split up before, I don't think either of us fully realized just how rare and special our connection is. But after going through that loss, we've come to cherish it more than ever. And we're both committed to doing whatever it takes to protect and nourish that bond. At the end of the day, Ashanti is my person. She's my soulmate, my best friend, my creative partner. And I know in the deepest part of my heart that she's who I'm meant to be with. So this time, I have no doubt that we're going to make it work, no matter what challenges come our way. That's so wonderful to hear, Nelly. It's clear that you and Ashanti have been through a lot, but your love and commitment to one another has only grown stronger. Thank you so much for opening up and sharing your story with us today. I wish you both all the best moving forward, and Nelly, thank you, I really appreciate that. Ashanti and I are so grateful for the chance to share our journey, and we're excited to continue writing the next chapter together. This relationship means the world to us, and we're committed to making it work for the long haul. Thank you all for listening. We can't wait to see what the future holds, and there you have it, folks, a candid and heartfelt look into Nelly and Ashanti's relationship. It's clear that these two share an incredibly deep, special bond that has withstood the test of time. Despite their ups and downs, their love and commitment to one another has only grown stronger. We wish them all the best as they continue to navigate this next chapter of their journey together. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.